pleasure of inviting to the talk Vishwa from Hyderabad, and she is a permanent resident of Canada, and she studied first program in Sault Ste. Mary and second program, Canadore College. She applied through us. She and her husband actually applied through us, and I'm so
Yes.
glad to see her. I've talked to so many people, and it is whenever, again, we don't really plan these sessions. She just joined to for some advice, and I caught her and said, Vishwa, come on, let's do a short video. So thank you very much, Vishwa, for joining us and sharing your, and willing to share your experience as an international student. So, Vishwa, first, is coming to Canada a good decision, right? Coming from what you have been back home, you're from Hyderabad. You're a Rajput, right, Vishwa, if I remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Definitely.
She's a
Yes. Yes.
Rajput from Hyderabad. Yes. So was it a good decision coming to Canada?
It was a life changing decision what I took, and right now I'm here after like 3.5 years. I have my PR. I'm settled and a good job. Life is good.
Yeah. That's nice. So where are you currently working, Betty?
I work in Rogers as a project specialist and logistic coordinator.
Okay. That's interesting. So Rogers, and what is your job job role? What do you do?
So I take care of a particular website, what they created, but they handed over me, and I just take care of it. Everything comes to it. If they have any kind of issues with it, customers come to me, and they ask me for the guidance. Even the people who are trying to order, and even the supply chain, procurement, inventory. So I'm in between of all the different departments in Rogers.
That's interesting. So, to start with, how was your journey when you first landed to Canada? You studied in a small city, Sault Ste. Mary, and then you studied second program in Canadore College. So, how was your journey? Let's highlight the difficult things because good things, easy, everybody, wants to
Just
see what are the
scary, sir.
challenges. And our job is to prepare all the prospective international students to be ready for the challenges. So, what are the challenges you faced? And I always ask this question: what was in your mind when you first landed, put your feet in Canada when you first
I
went
was
came out of
scared,
the
sir.
plane?
I was shit scared. To be very honest, I was very scared. It was a very small town. When I landed, it was already, I think, 5:30, and everything was done.
Yes.
There were no people around, and just snow, white everywhere. As far as I can see, I can just see white snow. Then
Yes.
eventually, yes, I made good friends, and I even had a, I won't say life changing, but it was a little difficult time for me when I had a call from someone called from CR, and they're like, people, we have your credit card and
Scammers.
it has been stolen, this and that. So that
Uh,
happened, but
Guys,
I was
don't
very
fall for that. There are some scammers, and
yes.
unfortunately, most of them are from Pakistan and India. All the
Oh,
scamming.
I didn't know about that.
So
So, but I was scared. I even
yes.
went to police station. You won't believe. I think I landed in Canada 10 or 15 days back, and after 15 days, I'm in a police station saying that I think my account has been hacked. I don't know what to do. And they're like, no, you don't worry. This is just a scam call. If you have not given any information, then everything should be fine. So that happened. That was a scary moment again. But yes, so then life changed because of the COVID. We had to work full time, and every studies were online, so even that was a good opportunity for us to gain all these extra hours so that I can apply for my PR in temporary pathway. So that happens, yeah. And after graduating, now I'm in Rogers. I'm at a very better place than what I started. I even worked many difficult jobs. I worked as a housekeeping. I worked in uh, I think a pickle factory. The smell, the pungent smell, I cannot still forget it. But yeah, so it was a difficult part, but now I'm a very better place. So I'm happy.
Glad to hear. So, how was your journey as a student and part-time job? How were you able to manage both the
So
struggles,
in
right?
Susan Mary,
Studying.
it was difficult. In Susan Mary, to find a part-time job was very difficult. But because of the COVID, we had to move to the bigger city, and I moved to Brampton first. And in Brampton, I think in a week I was able to find a job. And since then I'm working now, so it was not difficult. I feel like it was a small town, or maybe I was not well occupied, or equipped with my knowledge. And what do you call, I don't know, I have never done any kind of job even in India. I was a student and I graduated and I came to Canada.
You
So
had no work
it was,
experience at all back home.
no, I have
Zero
no
work
work
experience.
experience, zero work experience. So it was difficult in Sault Ste. Marie, but in Brampton, and then I moved to Toronto. Now I know, okay, now I think references are really important here. If you have a good reference, I think you will definitely get a call. I won't say you will get the job, but you will get a call.
Guys, yeah, very important here. If you have any friends, relatives, your seniors from your school, college here working, just ask them to refer to the managers, and that will really help you getting jobs. So that's good, right? So how was your journey with your, for TR to PR, Vishwa, and there were many hundreds of students who were lucky, and we helped so many people. I think we worked nonstop for almost about 3 days, and the day the program went live, we prepared all the students, and the day went live. I was there from morning till 5:30 in the 5:30 next day, 18 hours nonstop. We were there submitting the applications, and it was a good time during the
I know.
COVID. Thousands of students actually were lucky to get the PR, including Vishwa. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it was. I think I submitted my application 2 days before when the program ended. So even the
Exactly.
and it took approximately 2 years to get confirmation. So, but yeah, in May 2023, I recently received it. But see how life changes. I mean, this has been really, I don't know how, in a very, I think in a single word, I can say breathtaking. It was as amazing journey from student to becoming a PR. Now I even visited India, and after visiting India, I was like, nah, now India is not for me.
Very
I
true.
visited.
We get used to the good things. We love our country. It's good to travel to India for a holiday, but living is no longer an option, right?
No,
I know
I was
people,
like,
a lot of people from the US struggle, UK struggle because they don't have the PR options like Canada. The H1B or anything happens, they get back to India. They are stuck there, and they are so desperate to get out of India. So it's not easy. Sheju is asking which college she studied in Brampton. She studied Canadore College. It's a
Canada.
small college with about 10 or 15 classrooms. It's a small college. We do
It
work
was
with
good.
Canadore College. It was good. It's okay. It's a nice college, not too bad, not too. Well, campus experience is very small, right? So, how was your full-time job, right? How long did it take for you to find a full-time job? And what efforts did you invest to find this job? Like, how come you were able to get this job and your experience?
So, as a part timer, I worked in Sobeys. So I had a, what do you call, good experience in inventory back then. I was an inventory analyst in Sobeys, warehouse in Brampton, and from there, I think I was even working full time after completing my studies. But then I was like, no, I want something better, and I was just looking with my inventory, what do you call, experience. And I recently, received an email confirmation. If you are interested, we would like to take your interview. And you won't believe, sir, I think my team is only for like 15, I think 15 or 16 people in my team. And we take care of Canada. If anything happens, they come to us for, for iPhones, for Wi-Fi, for cables, for any kind of equipment or any kind of material they need. They just come to us, Vishwa, we need this, can you please, arrange a pickup or a dispatch. And that is how,
Yeah,
I'm feeling
I
right now.
think all the students will now ask you, Vishnu, we all need iPhones.
Oh, yeah. So you won't believe. I think we had a turnover of 350 million recently, when the iPhone 15 was released in 2 weeks. So we
Into
even had a little, party, like not from us, but the higher people in the, scale. They had a party and they were like, 350 million. It was a big deal in 2 weeks. So I'm like, people are crazy. I don't know how they are getting this kind of money to buy iPhones.
Well, every student who comes, it's a dream to buy an iPhone, and the first thing they do is they buy iPhones.
Then I think
So let's
I
say, like out of
no,
1 million students coming in, even if 100,000 buy the iPhones, it's still,
that's good.
it's still a lot of money, right?
Yeah. I think I bought my first iPhone after second year, so or in second year of my
Right.
college, I mean. It was not like as soon as I came, I had my phone. But yeah, definitely it's a craze of buying an iPhone, but yes.
Right. So how long did it take you to find your job, and how was the interview process? Like how many jobs you had to submit to land in your job?
Honestly, sir, I think two or three, because I was just, wholeheartedly looking for inventory related or logistic related jobs. And then I'm not working directly for Rogers. I'm working for Procom as like a contractor for Rogers.
Yeah.
So they saw my profile and they were like, okay, yeah, you're a good fit. Let me, give you a call. And that happened. But now I feel like, like right now, even I'm trying to grow in my particular field, and Rogers does not have any growth opportunities as of now. So I'm trying to find something external, and that is taking time because I think I have already applied. Like I do apply for many jobs, as many as I can, but I get only like two or three calls. So I think this is difficult as of now, but it was much easier in 2021, 2022, I think, last year, but it is difficult now.
Yes. So, like Shiju, there is smaller towns, difficult to get part-time jobs, but again, it is up to you, right? Sometimes it is your effort and sometimes it is your luck. But again, every place you will get, but again, small towns is going to be difficult, like, Sarnia, Sault Ste. Mary. That is the reason we don't work with the small institutions. I don't really send students to Sault Ste. Mary.
Yeah.
Sarnia, very few people, but we do want them. But again, remember, to all the students, you guys are not here to survive on part-time jobs. This is a long-term strategy. You're coming here. Your Canada PR will take 3, 4 years. So please don't focus on part-time jobs because it might take 1 month, it might take 3 months for to get a job, and there is nothing easy as such, right? For example, in Kitchener, Waterloo, in Brampton, these are the most concentrated areas where international students come is Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, Kitchener, Waterloo, London. These areas, there are always students. Okay, and it is not like there are jobs. So that's it. So one last question, Betty Vishwa, what would you advise all the international students who are planning to come to Canada or study abroad? And what would you advise them? You have already been through this entire path.
I will just say one thing, sir. Don't shop for consultancies. Definitely they should come to you. They should come to CIB once, and that's it. Everything would be taken care of. I made a mistake. I came via a different agency, and that agency is even closed in Hyderabad now. So, once I am with CIP, as I said, I came as a student. My second course was, with CIP, then the work permit, then my PR. Now I'm even, looking for my spousal's PR. So I would just say CIP is your, better option, best option, not even a better option, a best option for agencies or, education consultancies. So definitely, talk to them. And other things, dream of course, always dream. And if you dream, you will definitely achieve it. I had a dream of moving to Australia, but somehow I came to Canada, but I'm happy now. So dream
Right?
and you will achieve it.
But again, one thing, Denzel Washington, one of my favorite actors, he said, dream big, but dreams without consistent efforts and discipline
Effort.
will always be dreams. So please make sure, very important, guys, surround yourself with good people, hardworking people. There will always be people who will demotivate you, who will criticize you, who will always say, let's go back to India. What is this? What is that? But again,
Yes,
you know what you are, you made a decision to come here. You have to be successful and you have to be focused. So dream big, but dreams without discipline and consistent hard work will only be dreams, right?
of course.
So, well, yeah. So thank you very much, Vishwas, for joining our live stream today. And, good luck. And, looking forward to continuing our friendship with you.
Definitely,
Thank
sir. Definitely, sir. Thank you so